My mic off. I feel like my mic's a little off. Oh, everything's as it should be. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Thank you. Welcome to chat. Oh, man. Nobody's really here yet, but geez, I did not mean to disappear for half a week. I think the last time we were live was Sunday, which honestly wasn't all that long, but day job. Giving me ridiculous shifts all week. Oh boy. Cheers, yes. Welcome in, Osmond the First. How are you? Oh, geez. Is that a turkey in there? That's hilarious. Communication, status icon, streaming. And he's a battle master. That's hysterical. All right, I was thinking we would do some Panaglam and Astolgia to start off. And then maybe our fishing dailies, since it's been a while since I've just goofed off with a fishing rod. What am I looking for? My equipment. Plasticalin. Okay. Soul Candelabra, Forion, World Botany Research Center. Thanks. How about you? Well, ooh, finally sitting down after all day at the day job and ready to do some vibing with DQX. And maybe later we'll transition back into the playthrough of Mega Man Legends 2 we've been doing, but for now, probably gonna stick to something not very committal. Because even though I am now home from the day job, they still have a way of interfering. Kinda depends on what they send me for tomorrow. Alrighty, who is in Panaglam today? Oh, it is, okay. If it's Corvus, I don't need to change class. Oh, gosh, every time it's regular Panaglam, I always get thrown off because I'm like, wait a minute, aren't I supposed to queue here? And it's like, nope. Because lately, usually I only seem to queue when I'm doing the Abyss Vault, which skips the maze section. All right, let's see. Ailment success. I'm playing Battlemaster. Don't really have any of that. He doesn't really have any ailments, except for maybe paralysis or recovery. Anyway, Osmond, are you a DQX player as well? Are you new to the game, or you just happen to find it on random? Critical haywire damage, and okay, my turns are fast enough. I don't need a free turn. That helps on death, but even then, that's just a chance. Double action, damage taken, minus 20%. This is a good run. Oh my goodness. I'm going this way for the extra equipment piece and a buff. Charge time minus 10%, damage dealt. My swords already give me a 20% reduction, and quick arts make me move faster anyway, so dang, I got a good loadout this time around. Proceed to call for allies. Yes, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 8:30, 8:40 a.m. in Japan right now. Thought it was cool as f, and there was a DQ MMO. Wanted to see more. Ah, well, this bit of content you are about to see. I'm turning that game down a bit, actually, unless it's already at 30 or 40. I was watching a fan animation. Hilarious. All right, let's close that. Turn down the game a bit. This little bit of content is one of the few pieces in the game where being a player outside of Japan can be a little bit of a hindrance, but most of the time it's not too big of an issue because this mode is very late game. This is content in what's known as version 6. Which is confusingly the game's 5th expansion. So, it's very late in there. And this bit is for growing your stats. Doing this content can grow your base stats by, I think, 26 points right now per category. Which is important, but not like majorly, because I've been sitting at like 19 or 18 across the board practically for a year and a half now. And I still live longer than people with super boss killer builds. Oh, we're not finding that fourth guy, are we? Jeez, I like my new setup that I recently changed to, but the one issue is I tend to roll over my wires a bit more. I guess it is 8:30 in the morning over there. So on a Thursday for them, so we might not find people immediately. We might have to do something else. Panaglam may be a no-go, even after that god tier build. Is Shobu on? Shobu's on, maybe I'll invite him. Oh, hell yeah. Private chat. Yo, Panaglam. Dookie's on too. Is Dookie live right now? Oh, he's level 78 anyway. I think that's his alt file. No, he's in version 6. Chobu has no party. He's in Magi on server 1 as a hermit. He might be translating cutscenes right now. Oh, okay, woo! I thought I was going to be here for another minute. Oh, I didn't make it in time. Yeroshkine. Okay, Corvus, let's do this. Yep, look at me loading in last. I'm sorry, I'm the farthest one away. Oh, we got a Guardian and a Hermit? Let's go! Burning Breath. Let's stick the Falcon Slash. It doesn't have as much recovery in case I need to get out of there. Corvus Spark is front row. Achilles Wheel. I think I'm dying to that. I'm not. Woo! King didn't get me this time. What's his next move? Distance return to normal. Ooh, 8 gates. I am shocked. Fallen Angel, Halo, oh yeah, that's back row. Dang, we have coup de grace again? Oh, the last moment of that Guardian. not a place I want to be. Do I get this off before tension breaks? Barely out of the range of that 8 gates. Three, 2, 1. Oof, the death right at the end. Oh, right, there is no treasure chest. Gosh, I'm so used to doing Abyss Gate. I never do regular Panaglam anymore. 20 Genocides. Plus anything I picked up on the way. Yep, metal ticket, gold nugget, ruby gem, take all. Ooh, do I want to run it again? Nah. Granted, I'll never finish the stupid goddess tree if I just run it once a week, but here we are. Yeah, because I'm hitting like 1 tree a week at the rate I'm going. I really should at least run it twice. You can run it 10 times a week. What is my dull board right now? That's camera. I don't want camera. I want the other shoulder button. It is the firmament wings. Okay. Turn to Astiltia. Skunk, get on my glasses. Ew. Ugh. Cleaning glasses backfired. Okay, then we were going to do Strange World Nostalgia. You know what? Let's walk there, at least as much as we can. It's been a while since I've been on the the Augured Overworld. Dueler board settings, dueler board form. Where is Funny Bike? There is Funny Bike. Tombstone, Bazoomstone, Augured. I think that's out of Glen? Oh. Time is changing. All the music's gone. Go here. Not go here. I want nearby areas. Are you out of east or... So you're out of west. Glen west. East. Dirt straight. Mountains. Land and foot. Sama Pass. It's too far. south. Means that's out of Glen West. Valley? Swordsman's Burial is a boss room. Glen West. Cavern. Con Mountain Pass. That's it. Beacon Mountain Pass sounds right. So we gotta go out of Glen West. Still be a bit of a hike, but it's been a bit. What does my bag look like on that note? I think, yeah, I got a ton of magic waters because I did Tombola the other day. Ooh, boy, I might need to put, there's too many of these, dude. I cannot get rid of them fast enough with my alchemy pot. I either need to pot them on a Jake or something, or probably put them on the bazaar because they'll sell. Oh, that's the far end. Whew. Let's see. Map. Nearby areas. Backen Mountain. I feel like Backen Mountain is right. Yeah, lower area. Yeah, okay. Still kind of weird that this map I'm heading to was only added, I want to say, in 7.1? So it's relatively new. Relatively new. Kind of going the long way here. What I'm looking for in my friends tab. Friends notes, crystal. Is Dookie live right now? I'm gonna nuke my frame rate. Here we go. Open Opera GX. That thing aggro onto me or run away? Oh, you got some balls, mister. Bye. Oh, wow. Bro lived. Got some HP on you, goodness. I would not have expected that. Okay, yeah, Dookie's not live. He's just on. Interesting. Starcross. I don't need a level 50 boomerang, sorry. So, no worries. It's all good. Already did my main run, but would be down for another later. I really need to figure out how to get my funny foot pedal to not be tied to the B key on my keyboard. Maybe in a bit here, we'll like go slap a random side quest or something. Maybe not Beacon Valley. That's in the northern. Where is Gartland? Down here. So I'm looking for the Budley. Nope. Gilsard region. No, I'm not. In the Gartland territory, Budley Rock. Yeah, Dead Crystal Desert is a map I kind of want to go check out again. It's been a bit. I don't think we've been there since 6.3. That's what's freaky, dude. Oh man, I think the official account made a tweet a little bit ago that's like version 6 is now like almost 3 years old. It's like, what do you mean? It's interesting as time moves forward how your perspective of things shift, and I don't even mean like the dumb usual way. Like, I started DQX in 2020. So at that time, the game had been running for around 8 years. And so now I've been playing for almost 6 years. But pretty soon here, that means I will have been playing for almost, if not over, half the game's life cycle, because that number only gets bigger, and that's crazy. I like how this is called lower. Oh, wait, yeah, no, it does go back down. I was about to say, aren't we going up? Yep. It's so funny, because you can see, just going through the load zone, you can see how the rocks change, and it's because this whole section is newer than everything else around it. Did I kill everything on this map? Yes. Yes, I did. Ooh. I don't know why I wanted to walk all the way here, but we did. Back in reality. Godwin active right now? Play guide, event, limited time. Not that. Content. Creator of the other world. Yeah, okay. Active. Party formation. I can only bring one. Search for allies. Search for allies. Yes. Oh, already on 4th member. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I really gotta clean out my Twitch follows. Yeah? Is there a million people on there you never watch, Ren? Did you know Android has a hard cap notifications from a single app. What, till it can never send you notifications again? For that app? Or at once? Unless you clear them. Well, dude, I'm one of those few people left on Earth that still manages my email, so my Android notifications are pretty clean, all things considered. Wait, is this an English streamer doing fishing? No, it says fishing, but they are definitely not fishing right now. Oh, finishing version 1 story, reading with excellent. All right, while I wait for this to queue, I'm gonna go poke in this person's chat. Looks like a person has an ogre character on their screen, not even the Dragon Quest one, like as their avatar in a bunny suit. That's hilarious. You clear them, yeah. Holy months, Batman 61. Woo! Thank you for the resubs, Ants. Search again. Oh, and then it finds it immediately. Hilarious. Boop. Big snowstorm heading our way. Oh, yeah. Me having to tab in to delete that. Get that off my screen. Ah. Zance, you haven't done this yet. You owe it to yourself to do this content. Why haven't you gone and, oh my lord, gone and killed Godwin yet? No, I do not want the snow. I will take it as rain. I don't need it as snow. Keep the snow away from me. Oh my lord, he just tossed it at that guy and he died. That can hit multiple people still. Okay, I got that hit before the mobs came out. Time to get rid of the mobs. Whew. Oh, I'm gonna hold on to that if I can get away with it. I don't think I'm gonna get away with it. Hasn't been cold enough here for it to stay snow. I know. Keep it that way. I don't want it. Oh, geez. Thank you, Hurt Converter. What would I do without you? Perfect. Godwin's shield is gone. Let's go! Oh, I'm dying to this. That is unfortunate. I got the big funny move out though. Worth. Gorsby. So much HP, dude. Oof. What hit me? Oh, Gorsby died. Nothing hit me. Goringham Hog. Oh, the toss. Ooh, this is not a good place to be in. Still do. Items. Elfin Elixir. This guy. Am I dying to that? I sure am not. I just needed him dead, dude. I didn't want to use the Blade of Ultimate Power, but it needed to be done. I think I'm dead. Almost. I am cursed, though. Let's get rid of that. Oh, what a bad time for that curse to trigger! Already got that. Oh, shoot. What a bad place to be. Oh. Okay, they did my attack up for me. I don't need to do that then. Cool. Oh, look at that stat down. That's rough. There we go. Nice. Come on, let me use the thing. Godwin's Heart. Whew. Other DQX. All 5. Boop, boop. Okie dokie. That is one Godwin. Lithic Fragments. Godwin's Heart. You cannot change the effects unless you possess Malefic Fragment. Treasure chests rewards for defeating the Emperor's creations. Right. Which are these. The Fallen Hall. Search for allies. Search for allies. Yes. I don't know if we're gonna find people. I don't know if we're gonna find people to queue for this. Dang, that tweet's popping off. What the heck? Looking for a fourth. Okay, we might find people. Time is it? 6:12. Watch, we're gonna have it happen exactly the same way again. Oh, no. Gonna be like, watch it loop. What the heck? Like a corrupted Evol King, the otherworldly. It's like Neurotos, but like hit with the telecrystal stuff. I don't think that's, I was gonna say, I don't think that's an AoE. I think that's the big skew move. Something tells me I came in here with the wrong build based on everybody else hucking fireballs. Ooh. Oh, of course you did. Oh, the helichopper. Oof. I didn't even see that proc. Ooh, I kept my attack up. Dude, I'm honestly kind of surprised they haven't nerfed Estella. That hit me too, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Oh. All right, well, that time I definitely lost my attack up. I want to be here. Oh, that missed me? You know what? Well, we take those. He said nah. Oh, I walked right into that. Thank you, Ping. Boo. Dude, I think Eliza survived that barrage with 3 HP and then insta-healed due to the hermit. Holy crap. That's the execution. Okay, that's fine. Oof. Win what? Oh boy. All right, so that's the funny move. Dry eyes on Eliza.
あなたを絶対に死なせたりはしません。
Dark Bomb. That's the AoE. Bro is dead anytime. I'm surprised that didn't kill him. He's been there for a while. He's a couple fireballs away from just absolutely being gone. There it is. There we go. Malefic fragment. Oh, I think I can. I think it's a weekly. Yeah, Fallen JST. First reward obtained. Yeah, I gotta wait for rollover in order to do that again. All right, let's see. What would be good for me? We have the tension boost attack. Survive lethal damage, dodge raider light. Thunder is Giga Gash. Ah. Probably oomph. Please select the effect to make disappear. Oof. All right, it can only have the one. That's unfortunate. All right, then I'd rather keep my tension boost attack. No. No. But both of those things are covered with Battle Master, but you know what? We're gonna go for it anyway. We're gonna go ahead and do this because we don't know what that next class is, and that might be getting a bit ahead of ourselves, but if that new vocation doesn't have a way to boost its own attack, which it probably will if it's truly a mix of Battle Master. But rather safe than sorry. Now the longest streak I have. I missed that one. 50 stream streak? Jeez. Alrighty, let's have a look-see here. Oh, wait. I was like, where are the others? It's like, I gotta put them back in my party. Party formation. Yushka's at 5'11". We were trying to raise a lot of guards friendship as well. Because I believe you need to be at 8. You need friendship level 8 in order to use the big combination attacks, which may not be important now, but if they keep adding content to this, that's going to be important later. So I do really need to get that up. Let's get Lanesh up. Main shards. I'm pretty sure I have like 14. I have 14. Yep. These haven't reset yet. I think that resets on Saturday. It's in my EXP passport. A mil EXP. Here's my text for tomorrow. How screwed am I? Oh, baby, the 5 a.m. shift. Exactly what I want. Also means we probably won't go longer than another hour. That was the risk I was willing to take. All right, what is currently my lowest vocation? Fortune teller? I think it's fortune teller. Looks that way. Let's grab you. And just casually dump a million EXP in it. It's a cursed class. Oh, dude, when it works good, it works so good. I've seen some people do some crazy BS with fortune teller, man. Is everything above 50 now? No. Now the lowest is really dancer on this class? Or on this character? That's funny because it's maxed out on Destal. Well, I have... Oh, okay, not quite. I was going to say I have all of the idol poses from the classes, but I think you need 115 for the master vocations. So all but 2 now? That's funny. Do we want to do some Guardian? You're almost max level. Might as well get you that last bit. Really? Character, pose settings, Phantom Man. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I assigned this one. Yeah, that pose. So that changes whenever I use this outfit. What happened to my shield? Oh, it's just invisible. Okay. Boop, boop. What are these other idols? I haven't looked at them in a long time. I'm sure I've seen them in the fairy library. I think that one, yeah, was one of the ones I got recently. Fortune Doctor. Kind of like Monster Master, but like there's a kind of a better version of this. Global Star, and there's a better version of this, which is the Badge King one. I don't understand the pose of the fishing legend, dude. It looks so ditzy. Then there's the fishing guru and the fishing legend, but like this one makes sense because it kind of looks like you're stroking your chin or a goatee, but you know, it's really fucked up when you think about it. I'm going out here with Eliza in tow, and I am technically holding her previous body as my weapon. Because DQX lore be wacky. I I wonder what my fun action total is now. Excellent. Attributes. CMP, haywire block skill. Oh. Hey, True Blue and Raiders, welcome in. How are you today? What are you up to? Can I not see my total oomph on action under here? That's not under resistances, right? That'd be stupid. Did you kill that boss you were working on, or did he kill you? Oh, look at it. Catabout doesn't have training points? Of course it doesn't. That makes perfect sense, actually. Unison, go all out. Yes, he died. Oh, hell yeah. Here's my name, appears and dies within seconds. Really? Like, your real life name or some guy named Blue? That'd be really funny. Oh my gosh, a bot? When was the last time we got a bot? Someone nuke that. That's so funny. Dude, I haven't seen a bot in forever. New site looks like, yeah. Dude, some of these website names as well. It's like, what even is that? Like, I'm not gonna click to find out because that's the last thing you should do. But like, getting those all week. I haven't streamed since Sunday, so. Ugh. Not for lack of wanting to. Though it did let me get some work in on that video. I didn't get very much work, but since I had to work the afternoons last little bit, I just did a bit of that in the mornings. Dude, the Arrogant King. I think I've got like 20 minutes of captioning left to do, give or take. 25, I'm halfway done. Still waiting on the thumbnail, so it's not like I'm in a rush, but... Guys, don't run in! Don't Leroy Jenkins, you're missing your buffs! Oh, it got... Did it get him? It did not get him. It did... Oh, it got everybody but Eliza. The squishiest one. Actually, I think Lanesh is a little bit squishier than her. Vital Recital. Get that streamed. Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't know how much of that is hitting Utah. I know it's hitting the corner of the state, but it may get worse. Oh, try eyes. What? That came out so fast. What do you mean? I just stopped moving. Or yeah, so I heard, dude. Jeez Louise. Chaos Spear. I don't need to be next to you to use Plasma Blade. I do need to be next to you to use Big Banga, though, so don't move. I said don't move. Eliza, boosh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Or I lied. Behold my invincibility circle. Get knocked over, idiot. He parried that. Swirlwind continues to be the most useless move in the entire game. The most underwhelming 200-point skill by a wide margin. Like, at least Eliza's gets cool feather effects. For copyright infringement, lol. Only if he understands, if he makes that lawsuit, Sonic X is getting sued for 2 of its robots. Lies! With the power to use that technique. Yada, yada, yada. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure if Sonic really wanted to, he could probably use Chaos Spear. Because, like, I know the lore of that series, and you know this better than anybody, how screwy that can get. Well, let's not forget, in the very game Shadow the Hedgehog was introduced, Sonic not only used Chaos Control by guessing how it was done, he did it with an emerald that's fake. Get tased, idiot. What's that? Your fire resistance is down? Kaboom. This thing's dead, oh my lord. How are you not dead? You're about to be. If this was any other class than Guardian, this would kill. Or at least got pretty dang close, yeah. I don't have turn back. Something's dead, yeah. I was gonna say, it's dead. No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me. Down. I love the fake emerald was brought back for Shadow Gents. It was a nice touch. It was a very nice touch. Speaking of dying, I was killed and rezzed so fast I didn't even fall down. That happens. I've had that happen where it's like you just watch all your buffs disappear, but you're still standing up straight, and it's just, I guess we're doing this now pretty effectively. Guys, also, I am 20 tokens away from getting my fire sword. We're so close. 20 more weapon charms to go. Weapon charm tokens, and then I get my fire sword. Ironically, when it comes to rolling the lottery or tombola on the app, you run out of tombola tickets long before you run into the gems required. You know what just passed through my head? I was just thinking, because in Panaglam right now is Corvus, and obviously Astalgia is a fake world, not a fake world, but a bunch of loose bits of the power of creation in an attempt to be brought back by Godwin, using the power of creation that was set loose by the Eye of Evil. But I was thinking of that car sailor the car salesman meme where they like slaps it. It's like slaps DQ10. You can fit so much DQ9 in this DQ10. Going in lurk mode, no worries. Honestly, the worst thing to know is the reason we haven't gotten the DQ9 remake is probably because DQ10 is their multiplayer focus. And you know, like, somebody in charge of something goes, well, we don't need another multiplayer Dragon Quest because that's what DQ10 is. And, like, on one hand, fair. But on the other hand, come on. I like how they all bunched up on me as if that was going to be out before that move hit. And then they didn't even stay in the circle. Oh, level 5 to do it. I don't know about that. Level 5 hasn't exactly been doing great lately. Like, when was the last time you heard anything on that police game they announced with the art style of Danganronpa? And they're likely still in recovery hell from the chaos that was inflicted upon them by Concept on top of that. The base game isn't enough to sat it anymore, apparently. What do you mean the base game? Hadn't heard about that at all. What? I mean, that thing was announced like almost 3 years ago. The main game, you know what I mean? Joke. The main game isn't. Oh, because I'm doing side content? I do this side content all the time. I still don't know what you're on. Not getting the joke. Yeah, probably. I'm assuming then he was referring to me talking about DQ9. But no, I personally don't think Square has any reservations about level 5. Were they involved in the DQ8 remake on 3DS? Because if not, then even more so, they don't have any reservations. Did the port, yeah. I don't think they have any reservations about trying to contact level 5 then. That was a cool sync. Honestly, at this point, I genuinely think it's a matter of when. Like, again, it kind of got overshadowed by a bunch of screaming children going, ew, in DQ12 news. But like, Yuji Horii himself said there are multiple projects in the works. Yeah, well, they can, look, man, not that I wouldn't want them to. I think they do great with it. But just because a studio shows interest in doing it does not mean it's going to happen. Not that I need to tell you that. I know you know that, but like... I don't know if I count this one. I don't personally count this one. Remembrance playing here, I think, does not count. Because this is a repeatable, intentional spot. Because if you wanted to kill yourself with that drinking game, you could just run back Nostalgia over and over and it would play here without fail every single time. Whereas when you're playing the new story content, you never know when it's going to show up. You feel me? That's kind of what makes it fun. Is DQ12 news. They announced it multiple, not just multiple, they announced it almost 5 years ago in 2021. But, you know, right before they hit us with the, There
are no plans for a worldwide release.
And then they pissed off. But, I don't know, man. Like, I know it's one of those things where, especially because of Smash Brothers and the success of Dragon Quest XI, something that, okay, backing up a little bit, something that's always made me chuckle is you get these reports where it's like, this is the best selling game in the series has ever had, or we've never seen numbers like this before, as if the industry has done anything but grow for 30 years. Of course you're going to be doing bigger numbers with a game this big compared to a game comparable size 20 years ago. The market is completely different. So, like, you know, putting just that little out there, yeah, Dragon Quest 11, of course it's going to do way better because the industry is bigger, it's in front of more people's eyes, not to mention the Smash Brothers stuff as well. So, is still not satisfied. Well, because Square Enix is full of a bunch of stupid narcs who can't seem to... Okay, and this isn't just a Square Enix problem. I want every single executive and shareholder to realize you will never have the numbers COVID gave you ever again. It's not happening. And that's what I was getting to, ultimately. All of these newer Dragon Quest fans who maybe played 11, maybe did or did not go back and play other games and can now say they're genuine fans. They're like, what the heck? Where's the next Dragon Quest? It's like, oh, you sweet summer child. You weren't here for this Kingdom Hearts 3's, the Final Fantasy VII Remake delays. Imagine being one of the people who was really excited for the Final Fantasy VII Remake when they saw the E3 tech demo on the PS3. Oh my lord. Because that guy would be waiting a long time. But there's nothing new for Square. Wrong. I'm dying. Oh, wrong pipe. No, nobody has the Valve curse but Valve, because at least they actually release their games. Oh. Woo. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, nobody has the Valve curse but Valve, because at least they actually release their video games. But yeah, no, I guess, especially if you're a Dragon Quest fan who doesn't play Dragon Quest X, it's extra funny because, yeah, if you don't play 10, you've kind of been in that drought. You've had the HD 2Ds of 1, 2, and 3, and you're about to have the 7 remake. So technically, that is 4 Dragon Quest games that have come out since that announcement. You know what's even worse? You can bump that number to 6. Because in the time since Dragon Quest 12 was announced, Dragon Quest X version 6 and version 7 will have come to completion before 12 is out. That's a bad habit of not announcing shit until it's almost done. 90% of the project's not surviving the winter holiday. Oof. To be honest, my backlog is big enough. DQ12 can take its time. Felt. Take that over announcing it 6,000 years too early. Yeah, that's fine. Doing other DQ media like Die in the manga is pretty fun. Exactly. Like, it's Dragon Quest. You're not exactly lacking in things to play. Especially, again, with like DQ10 in the picture. If you're a disgusting mobile gamer, you'll have Smash Grow, which is still a very, very poor name in my opinion. Whenever the heck that decides to come out. Wasn't bad. Anyways, first decision I've not made lightly, however effective immediately. I'm resigning. Server, I'm sick of you. Brought with me. Oh. Paragraph 4. I've been thinking of splitting up a group and something. Well, I'm not really active in this community, but oof. Oh, jeez. Have been eating very well. Yeah. Might have actually gotten a fan base at this point. Wait, what do you mean by this point? I have met more people than I can count on both my hands that got started with builders of all things. Do not underestimate the Minecraft slop. Like, it will pull people in. My best friend's wife got into Dragon Quest through builders. Build slop. There's a group of people on Twitter who are very, very obsessed with Dragon Quest 1 and 2, who are also really into builders by extent because of its weird downfall timeline. All right, I should probably move on. I've been here long enough. This stream's gonna get copyrighted for remembrance because Sugi label is one of the most annoying copyright pieces of garbage on the entire YouTube platform. Oh, Linesh. She has the lowest friendship right now. There are genuine main DQ series haters that love builders, lol. You are... Some people are so weird, dude. Like, why even attempt to get into a franchise like Dragon Quest if you're the, ew, turn-based RPG type of person? Like, genuinely, why would you do yourself that disservice? Not only to yourself, but everyone around you. Do better. We're still in January. Make that resolution. Oh? What's most important to you? That's going to be Vel or the player?
私の大切なものですか?
Yep. Hey, I was right. I do know you.
お姉様との思い出。
My most precious thing? Well, perhaps it's my memories with Helvel.
フォーリオンのお姉様と私の家に私たち二人が描かれた
I did, but I'm gonna go look at it after this conversation again anyway. This isn't DQ8. Did you spot the portrait of the two of us in our home? The one of the Forion's older sister.
絵心のある天使に頼んで描いてもらったのですが、とても大変だったんですよ。
I had an artistically gifted angel crafted for me, but boy, was it a
お姉
challenge.
様はじっとしているのが苦手らしく、何度も描き直しになってしまって。
Helvel can't sit still for very long, so they kept having to redraw it. It ended up taking all night.
次の
Oh.
日は二人ともぐったりしながら務めを果たすことになり、お姉様は二度とごめんだと怒っていましたね。
The next day, we were both worn out, yet we still dragged ourselves through our duties. Helvel was livid, swearing she'd never go through that
今と
again.
なってはそんな他愛のない出来事でもかけがえのない大切な思い出です。
Even those seemingly trivial memories have become irreplaceable, cherished ones. Amazing. There a weird perception that every series should be for everyone. Oh my goodness. This is becoming a topic I'm seeing more and more lately, where be it censorship, accessibility, story writing, where people will demand that something is changed to suit them. And you know what? No. I think we need to start putting our foot down, because absolutely not. When it comes to difficulty in content and censorship, that's what the rating board is for. We don't need to change it to suit you. Get the game rated and piss off. If you don't like it, don't play it. Dark Souls is not hard. You can grind that shit and make it easier yourself. Get good. What a conversation to come in on. Hey, JT, how are you? Ironically, that was not the Dark Souls. It was more of a bit of everything. But, whoo boy. Hey, JT and Raiders, what's up? I am Excellent Excels. If you are new here, I play Dragon Quest X, fighting games, platformers, and whatever else strikes my fancy. Please take care of yourself. I thank you for the raid, but if you gotta go, go do you. Otherwise, welcome in. What were you guys playing? I'm kind of in the middle of a thing, so I can't, like, go look. Woo! Eat that light resistance down. Plasma blade should be charged by now. Woo! Final breath on Lanesh. Don't move in range of me. My Dark Thirsty died a lot, but still managed to beat it. Oh, yeah. And it's like, again, that's just kind of the go-to as far as the accessibility thing. Not everything needs to be Psychonauts 2, where it genuinely is so many accessibility options. I'm never going to claim accessibility options are a bad thing. That would be stupid. But no, you should not demand a developer cater to you. If it's not for you, don't play it. And if you really want to, perhaps you might find something on that experience that you overlooked in the past. I'm gonna do a post-stream wind down stuff real quick, but I'll hop back in a bit. This dude looks rad. If you've played 9, he's implied to be some form of a specific character from that. But yes, take care of you first. Looks like our castle, but something's different. We died long ago. Have we risen again like we did then? All right, what's our Asilgia shard? 900 of 500, 90 of 500. We could probably run it back one more time. I want to change. Do I want to change my class? I want to play Dragomancer. I haven't played Dragomancer in a bit. Jake found a mod. Yeah, Ren, you know what's funny? I meant to send you that because I actually saw the guy making it on Twitter and was like, oh, I'm gonna have to install this. Oh wait, no, not Gordon Freeman. I think it was the scientist I saw somebody making. The Gordon? Yeah, I saw somebody making the scientist, not Gordon Freeman. That is very cursed. Oh my lord. His proportions. Oh boy. You're playing Dragon Quest 7 3DS and I forgot the classes for the higher vocation. Yeah? I don't know if I'm gonna get around to that. Because that still uses the original vocation system, which is, in my personal opinion, not worth my time. Or exactly what I wanted. I knew they would be. They look so funny, dude. What does my armor look like? Ring of Omnipotence. You're not maxed. Oh, you are absolutely not maxed. Is the lore in there? No lore? No lore on the mage ring? Ah, there we go. Wait, this is perfected. No, it's not. Yes, it is. But I don't have the Phantom Priest ring. That's why. That's a level 1 accessory. That would not be hard to fix. But I understand why it is not equipped. I need to fix that. Is it or is it not perfected? This ring is perfected. However, it is missing what is called the lore bonus, which is the perfected stat from its previous form. Or I should rephrase, it's tier 1. So this is a tier 2 ring. The tier 1 is the Phantom Priest ring, which I do not appear to have on me. So I would need to perfect the Phantom Priest ring and then fuse it into this. And then I could immediately fuse it into the Ring of Omnipotence. Pretty sure. Yeah, like if you can see here, this one has both of its lore buffs. But this one is not perfected either. But this is still such an improvement that I'm not technically missing too much. That said, what is equipped on... Really? Demon Dog's Mask on this class? Skill recovery +3, spell recovery. Okay. Let's run it back one more time.
私があなたをお守りします。
I believe you, Lanesh. Oh, gosh, there's a couple servers that I really need to mute, like, fully. The amount of times I need to get around to finishing up my server, because I feel bad. The last few Fridays where we've done something, I slapped 30 of y'all with the everyone alert, and I don't like doing that. I need to get a bot set up and some other things and make more roles. Well, that's because I don't advertise it, and it's not public available, and it's not gonna be public till I get off my stupid butt and actually finish that. So, don't know when that's happening. I forgot how to play Dragomancer. I know it's put down circle, throw big rock, but... once I actually get around to making some rolls and some other things, maybe I'll open it. Ah. That's what I'm forgetting. Big rock! Big rock, but again! Somebody leveled up. Ah, Lanesh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just deploy the boulder. Oh, I missed a guy. Chonky. Real chonky. I'm opening the back. Boo, boo, boo. Rock. Another rock. A bigger rock. Dude, oh my goodness, this is like the third time. Boop. Shortcut to the depths. Let's kill that mini boss. Yeah, cool, Jake. You know I love you. I'm muting your server. Notification settings. Suppress everyone's and hears. What did I just do? Oh, I got the fast cast off. I'm moving stuff up. Wasn't there a point where you could keep your monster in your party even if you were not the right class? Yes. Your monster needs to have 100% affinity with you in order to take it with you, though. It starts, lets you fight with fast cast and channel anger. I believe you. Xance, do you know how often I play? You know how often I play casters. It is not often. I don't know if that investment is worth it to me. Bigger rock! Bigger rock, but again! You're forgetting the crit ring, I guess. Oh, that. Yeah, that. Again, it's been a hot minute since I played the thing. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. You said ring, and I thought piece of equipment. I would have used the word circle. On mage, yeah. Well, look, man, by the time I do that for the areas so far, they'd be dead already. Yeah, Ring of Ruin. These guys will live long enough, but... Dead. Yeah, by the time I get all of that set up, people are dead anyway. For an area like this, all I really need is Echo Circle and my fast cast, and then everyone else will still be beating up dudes. But yeah, like the boss fights, I'm setting up, of course. He's dead with Yushka's next attack. I think Dragomancer is at its most fun when you are using it in bigger fight content. Like when it's just a bunch of small fry, it's kind of but like when you got a big chunky boy with a good HP bar, that is absolutely when this is at its best. Oh! Really effective. What, for EXP? I'm not going for EXP right now. I just drew what I had. Work on getting better in this game. I haven't played in a while. I mean, no worries. Everybody takes their own pace. For orb. I need to get around to training up a mole, dude, because that is still the best method. The mole method is 100% still the best. You know what? Screw it. As soon as we're out of the Sestolia run, I need to figure out where the mole is so I can go recruit him. Because it needs to be done, bro. I feed him in the farm, yeah. Woo! Missed me. Dragging up. But, what was it? When did you leave off, JT? What was the last thing you did? He's dead. I'm at the beginning of Oh, you stopped right before peak. Oh my goodness. Gosh, version 5, dude, is so good. It's so freaking good. Like, version 7, I think, topped it to me, but I've been turned into this grotesque figure. The demon? All right, talk to Lanesh again. Once again, her friendship is at the lowest, so get that extra boost. What, did your skin turn purple? Yushka. What are you not so good at? What do you suck at, Yushka?
意外かもしれないが、魔法が苦手だ。アスバルのような生まれ持っての
Yeah,
才
you
が
know,
な
that
く
makes sense. You're good at enchanting jewels, but that's kind of a different technique. Surprisingly, I'm not good at magic. Unlike Asbal, I lack innate talent and can never seem to memorize spells.
そっちは早々に見切りをつけ、剣術を磨くことに全力を注いだんだ。
So I quickly gave up on that and poured all my energy into honing my swordsmanship. Thanks to that, I've become pretty decent at it. After that, I met my master and learned gem magic. Figured out how to channel it to pass through my sword, giving my strikes an extra edge.
ただ、回復魔法だけはどうにもならず、特殊な攻撃ルートでアストルティアから例の葉っぱを手に入れることになった。
Only the recovery magic remained beyond my grasp. So I reached through those, I secured those leaves from Astoltia through a special trade route.
なかなかの貴重品だが、万が一お前が倒れた時には何枚でも惜しみなく使ってや
Yeah,
る
of
からな。
course an Yggdrasil leaf is rare. Like, an Yggdrasil leaf, the only game it's not rare in is DQX, but even then, yeah. In the demon world, it's pretty rare. But if you ever fall in battle, I'll use as many as it takes to get you back on your feet. My reflection, it said, verbatim, you have been transformed into a grotesque form. I've met the guy you're talking to, I think. You have! You meet him as soon as you walk out of the door with that grotesque form. Can I use this here? Didn't work here. Alright, you'll have to wait. Yushka doesn't get a ton of talk around the community these days. But yeah, no, excellent. Boy, I love Yushka, dude. I got to play him in a YouTuber's review. No. Mods, mute Games Fan. Other mods, because Games Fan I think has I think Games Fan has mod privileges. Other mods, mute him for 5 minutes, for 30 seconds. No shakas here. You take your DQ tact and localization and shove it. Version 5 in my favorite DQX story. The main problem was the enemy reused in the overworld, but that's always a problem after version 3. True! At least you had, like, the vicious versions for a bit. I use Channel Anger. In the element. Funny spell go burr. Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't use the other thing. It's gonna wear off. Get it on the way out of here. It's Uber Ring of Ruin. That's what I didn't put down. It was Ring of Ruin. Oh, I'm dying. Yep, I'm in back row. Woo! I'm not dead. I am dead. It's thinking about it. There we go. Thank you, Yushka. Round gauge. Oh, fast cast was still up. That was a wasted cast. Dude, oh, wait. That's not a cooldown. I'm stupid. I forgot. Sadly, I don't have double circle, and I think that wears off before I get to put that out. Fine. I find it so funny that Dragomancer just proves that they could absolutely make animations for the special moves of the master classes. They just don't want to if they don't have to, which is funny because, like, I've joked about it before. Yes, while master vocations get pep skills instead of tension, or instead of coup de grace, mechanically, it is the same thing.
これで調査は終わりなのですね。
The only real difference is you go into the pep state and get some passive buffs. But other than that, it brings up a menu and you choose a move. The only reason it's called something else is because of the temporary passive buffs. Level class right now. Nice, nice. Where was I about to go? Oh, right. I was about to push the funny purple button. Battlemaster. Guardian is the invincibility circle, yeah. And then it has a buff to its own moves that you can trigger. Behold! Purple. Stage to get to 100. Nice, nice. Ooh, grotesque form. He's so gross. Look how purple he is. But what if it was purple? Imaginary technique. Purple. I was about to say, what other content have we not done in a while? And I was about to say ADF, and while it's true I haven't done ADF in a while, I'm not really planning on updating my swords to the new ones. I'm keeping the 130s for a bit, because that 20 seconds off of your charge time is bonkers. What if it was purple? No, I've heard the meme, I just never really cared for whatever it's from. Go to Athene, why not? Is Shobu still on? Nope, Shobu got off. I was gonna say, I did some Panaglam earlier, and I mentioned to Shobu I might run it back, since he was AFK when I invited him, but... Remove purple. Oh my gosh, I feel like I never get to see Kimball in the daytime. What the heck? I have never done Banma Tower. Oh my gosh. I never do Banma Tower. Like, ever. I think that's my least put together. I don't even know if this is the major or the minor. I think this is the major. Are you the level 2? You're the tier 1. Yeah, I don't even have the tier 2. Lord. Chio. I bit the bullet and decided to try Baiyi for the pre-order, and will ask them to send me their codes. What's the mirror? What, the fairy mirror? Oh, the minor. The minor. Oh, reading was excellent. All it is the level 1 accessory, you could say. So, like, you get this, you perfect it, and then you get the better one and you fuse it into it. That reminds me, War Heroes Ring. You had your lores, didn't you? You did. What do I need finished? I guess I could probably finish the Mechanical Eye, because they gave us this a bit ago for some reason. Oh man, I didn't even roll for the new boss coin either. This Mechanical Eye is perfected, yes? It's not. Does it have its lore? It does. You're not maxed. Most of my later accessories aren't maxed. I use the app for the Banma. Ah. We just need an emote of you looking baffled. At one point, I almost did the, you know what? I have the background removed. This. That I used to use all the time when I went AFK. Ah! Looking at a book, baffled. But, I have looking at a book, shocked. Where's my book emote? Read pamphlet. So, like, if you AFK on this one long enough, you can, like, turn the page and your character will go, like, oh, at it. If this goes at the same time, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, yep, Zan's found something he likes. So did I. He keeps going to areas I cannot, lol. I haven't gotten to version 5. I got 2 friends to try DQX, and now I'm helping one become a good guardian and another dancer. Nice, nice. What's interesting about some of these emotes is their little animations on a lot of them are RNG. So, like, there's a set timer where it will force it, but you can sit here for a while and nothing will happen. Like, another one is, what page is this on? I wish you could assign... I mean, I guess if I really want them, I can just assign them to my shortcuts. Yeah, I assigned 2 of them here. I don't know why I did bitter. I know why I did the other one. It's Kazance, but, where is... Yeah. All right, light him up. Yep. We've done this song and dance before. A doot for his memory, chat. As we cremate the coffin and return him to the Force. I'm waiting for that log. When's he gonna toss it? The log is on an RNG timer. Toss the log. Don't you stare at it. There we go. Woo! See, then there's break. Up, see, there's another log. Parade dance, read pamphlet, better battle pose. Break time. Oh, they updated it. And, you know, and then you'll take a swig at RNG intervals. The Noon Coin Boss coin isn't selling for much, which is shocking. That's actually not all that shocking. Literally everyone had the same reaction. It's like, wait, a tier 3 to the mechanical eye? Why? And unless version 8 is going to be full of wave battles, there really isn't an answer to that. And if I'm being honest, I would love for version 5 to be full of wave battles. Yeah, kill retention. The effects aren't that great. Exactly. Dude, the wave fights are super fun. Like that one near the start of version 3 in Longao is so good. That whole section in Longao is so good, dude. Like, Miley has a combo so good it became an exclusive move she can use in offline. For as much as the chibi kind of takes the piss out of it. Also, I have been considering over the last few days or so, and watching some idiot in I shouldn't be mean, watching some guy in Team Moon try to hoax his way into saying, I booted DQX offline and it was suddenly in English. I don't know how to mod or anything. Maybe it was in the most recent patch. It's like, buddy, if you're going to try and pull the wool over the eyes of a community, maybe don't pick the community so dedicated to their game they translated an MMO, because you're not gonna fool anybody. Absolutely, you're not going to fool anybody. No matter how blurry your screenshots are, you're not gonna fool anybody. But between that and like a while ago I lost my save data for the offline version, And I was thinking maybe I'll just cheat engine through version 1 again to get back to where we were. But that would also mean playing offline version 1 a third time. But it would be nice to have the file available if I ever need footage to just hop in. It's also like, yeah, no, he's like, I don't mod or anything. And it's like, he literally says, I'm too incompetent to mod. And my retort to him in the chat is, the English mod for offline is a drag and drop file. So apparently, chat, he is too stupid to take his mouse, click a file, and drag it, and drop a file. Never be that stupid, chat. You are better than that, chat. I believe in all of you. Sounds like hey, True Blue can drag and drop. I've seen him do that. True Blue's setup skills are not inhibited by his inability to compute. They're inhibited by his inability to read and not skim. Is this somebody we know? They're looking right at me. Is that you? Is that you, dear? Dear to queer? Come on, the voice acting in the party. The turn-based combat is okay. Doy. Are you on my... Okay, you are on my friends list, Jay. White friend note. Every good thing in offline comes with a caveat. It's got fantastic turn-based combat and the party chat. The latter half of the game didn't base the turn-based combat well, and mechanics that are exclusive to the MMO that they tried to retranslate into the turn-based do not translate well, making frustrations that shouldn't be there. The voice acting is great, but they butchered the cutscenes in order to make them work. Every cutscene is now choppy and snaps from pose to pose if you push the A button even a second too soon. Whereas in the original game, if you mash text, characters will always finish their animation before the next text box comes up. So it's smooth and natural. Whereas in offline, if you do that, they just snap to the next pose because they assigned the pose to the voice acting. Then that voice acting cans and loops some animations that were chopped up for this to work, just so that they don't end before the voice acting does. Not to mention, those cutscenes are chopped up in other ways. Anytime the camera, when it's using the online original cutscene, would show your character, it immediately snaps back to the chibi style so that it can't show your character. Which I understand why, but in which case, why bother using the online cutscenes at all? And here's the thing, I'm about to praise something in offline. The ending cutscene when you're escaping the castle after defeating Nurgle, they redid that entire cutscene in the chibi style to incorporate your other party members. And it looks fantastic. It looks so good. Watching, like, you know that scene where you jump and slide down the chandelier and land on your back and your character has the, oh, that hurt, as they like, get up, we gotta go. Huza and Fairy, or whatever her name is, turn around and come back, like scrambling to pick you up and help. It's adorable. And like, if every cutscene in offline was presented with that much effort, I'd have a lot more nice things to say about it. Because when offline does something great, it does something really great. The problem is, 85% of the time, it's a downgrade. And if it's not a downgrade, it is quite literally the definition, oh god, of why would they do this? Oh god. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is she? Where is the emote? What page is it on? I gotta get out of here. Incredible. Anyway, what? I got so far off track, dude. Oh yeah, for those who are still in chat, I've made a video about this a few weeks back, and I even talked about it on Twitter recently. Do yourself a favor. Go to your MISC, go to your settings, go to your communication, go to your frequent phrases, and then go to your emote list. Then come down to face and click the blue face expression. Because when you do that, when you choose an emote, you will be able to choose the expression every time you click it. So if you want to just do none and go normal, or if you want to look smug, if you have that one, you can do that and change those little things. It doesn't affect every single emote, but like, you can mess around with it and get other expressions you wouldn't normally be able to when you also factor in the camera where you can force eyes closed or open and other things. So if I want a grin on this one, I can just hit smug instead. And it, again, not every single emote works, but some of them conflict in weird ways. Like if I do rough and tumble, here's the normal. But the mouth is, sometimes the mouth is affected, sometimes the eyes are. If I do smug, it'll take the smug grin. But if I try to do sad, it'll close the eyes, but the mouth will still be open, so it looks real funny. So he doesn't really look all that sad. But yeah, you can do some funny things with that. What happens if I smug on Metal King Trick? I just get a grin before I go. All right, here's another glitch for you. If you use an emote that has a prop, Xance knows this one, like our Metal King here, and then you show a fish, you can make it spawn on your arm. And it doesn't matter what, most props will work from this. Not all of them work. Here's another one you can do little things with. So if I use cheers, I think it's on page 3. Yeah. Here's it normally. But if I use a fish, I can get my other hand in the air with my mug down there, so it still looks natural. It's kind of neat. I wonder if the smug will carry over. So if I smug this on the cheer, the mouth crunch, and then show fish, does the smug keep? No. But my fish will never spawn. My ether fish. Oh, wait, here's my big boy. And this isn't even the gold crown. Fish was... The answer is always fish, dude. It's always fish. Nice. What else do I got? What's my manta ray look like? This is a gold crown manta ray. Big. Ish. Goblin shark. What do you look like? I don't remember. Ah. Yeah, okay. You know, it doesn't add much to my fishing skill, but do you know one of my new favorite places to fish just for the vibes? Oh, nice. You got one of the crackers. I don't think so. I think there's a bigger one, but he is huge. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, Ah, peak energy. Peak fishing energy. DQ9 overworld theme. Yeah, it's definitely just the overworld theme. Definitely, and nothing else. Nothing else other than the overworld theme. Definitely. Beware of spoilers, chat. Man, I can't believe that thing happened. What's that thing? The thing? the spoiler? The spoiler happened? The thing in the place. Yeah, dude, I hope the thing in that place with the cool background is somewhere we can go to later. Do not make that map only accessible during that specific section of version 7. I want to be able to explore that map a little more. Do not make it a set piece like the section in version 3, please. I kind of wish I could turn off fishing battle music. But I guess if I really, really want to vibe to fishing, I'll just boot Twilight. Oh. Xance distracted me. How could he? That thing killed my rod in an instant. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Go, go! I should get my fishing level higher up, though. If I really wanted to, I should just... Oh, dang. I'm out of practice. I am underestimating the fish here. Look at us dweebs with the metagame fishing rods. I probably got a paddlefish there. Need to actually read. Lure did its job. Swim toy desperately. Cool fisherman cap, thank you. I like how it's literally just I put on a cap and sunglasses, and now I the whole outfit vibe changes, and now it totally does look like a fishing gear. Oh, he Angie, in which case... And got him. Hi, Destel. What? Watch out! There's a fish. I haven't gotten my first rod in any of my current saves, much to what I suspect is excellent Graves' disappointment. I mean, look, man. I know I'm the fishing minigame guy, but like, I'll be the first to tell you this is not the best fishing minigame ever made. It's neat that it's turn-based. That is definitely the coolest part about it. Oh boy. The answer is fish, and the fish knows it. The fish has reached max tension. It psychs itself up. You know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, I made a mistake. I should have just really cold when he did that tension and said, nah, sit down. Oh my gosh, he effectively just tried to murk me. Oh my lord. I think I'm dead. Oh boy. All right, either my my lure comes in clutch or I lose this fish. I'm dead. Are guaranteed to be blocked by spike lure. The first two, huh? I did not know that. First two. I'll keep that in mind. That's actually really good information. It also explains a lot. Like, that description is very poorly worded because it says rarely. It is not rare. But after those first two, that does make sense. Okay. Is storing electricity. Oh boy. Discharge the electricity with the spiky lure's power. Didn't decrease. And that's the rampage. So now he will hurt me. What if I said no? Even after that, the chances still feel somewhat out. Oh, for real. Like, I've noticed when you do get to significantly higher level fish areas, they can still hit you, but in like anything 10 or below, I feel a lot of the time you don't really get hit. He's on 20. I'm gonna risk it. Got him. Seriously, Destel, move. You're gonna get smacked by fish. Oh yeah, Xance. Have you done your post version 6 quests or version 7 quests yet? Not nice. I wanted the other thing. You need to do them. No, fix that. You know what's kind of annoying? The fact that, like, a lot of these maps have flight now, but you still can't fly in and out of some of them like you can Forion. You know what, DQX? Your next mount should be rocket shoes. I want rocket. Like, that'd be really funny to look at. Pillarboard settings. Where is the, yeah, firmament wings? Oh, you know what? Man. Okay, there's a bunch of these around for the journal, and I think there's one over by the hex or whatever that I haven't done. There might be one there now. Shout out to Sue over. What, wings? His wings are venomy. My wings are normal. All right, Dearda. Does this area look familiar to you? Because it should. Oh, it's rocket shoes. I said rocket shoes, not jet shoes. Those are two different things. One of the coolest Zelda ROM hack items is still absolutely the rocket gauntlets. Where is it? Come down from Angel Falls. Should be around here. That's the tree. Through here? There it is. Ah. Yeah, I do see the blue light. Okay, there's another thing for the journal over there. I forget that these are a dull board sometimes. All right, we've passed the 2-hour mark and I've got a 5 a.m. shift tomorrow, so we're probably not going to go too much longer here, but... This must be the spot mentioned in Oncho's travel log. Excellent surveyed the area and began his investigation. The entrance to the ruins was blocked by a massive tree root, so he couldn't get inside. Excellent ran his fingers over the inscriptions on the pillars. The ruins were ancient, most of the stone having been worn away by the elements. Yet he could still discern the word letters Ki Gona. Excellent scrawled the deciphered characters into Oncho's travel. What was that? The Japanese name for the first dungeon? Yeah, the Hexagund. Egona? I'm not sure. It was separated as if he couldn't get the whole word. All players. I misremembered something. Gotcha. I still can't believe it took till version 7 for the door on the box to mean anything. Like, that's the long game, bro. It's also why I'm thinking, like, wait, what the? While a lot of us usually classify version 5 as the ending of the first arc, I honestly might push that back to the ending of version 7. But if DQX continues how it goes, pretty much everything we do will continue to have consequence, so... Was this one here before? Crimson Desert. I don't think I even know what that is, so... From here, it seems you can reach... Oh, that's right. Related to our character. Yes, but when you factor in that version 6 happens as a direct consequence of some of the stuff that happens in those versions, and version 7 truly feels like the finale of wrapping up the origins of darkness in Astoltia, on top of the fact that, again, the logo of the game is in version 7, is why I think that might be worth reevaluating. Even all the way down to Grand Zenith Jr.'s comments at the end of version 7. I like how 7 technically isn't over because we still have 7.6b, which honestly I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, because like credits rolled on A, so I know it's gonna be like version 4's B, where it's like a bunch of side quests and wrap up, but so I'm not expecting a bunch of cutscenes, but I don't know, version 8 does feel a lot like the new prospects of like we're going somewhere else truly different this time. Oh, that pop in, bro. You know what? They're discontinuing the browser version of the game and some other things, so maybe even more of this pop in will be addressed. Honestly, I thought the browser version got nuked forever ago, but here we are. Oh, we didn't go into the Soul Seal Hollow? Okay, let's fix that. Will Ann Lucia be able to level up again? Better question. Will Ann Lucia be allowed to be in the plot again? And the answer is no. As frustrating as it is, DQX, as a video game, and as marketing goes, sadly, the way it works is you always have to push the new characters, the new content. Why do you come back? So they can still make cameos and be involved, but I would be very shocked if at least R and Lucia, based on the cover art of version 8, will ever truly be in the spotlight again the way she was in version 2. Because it's not even just Ann Lucia at this point. What do you mean the firmament, the literal Celestrians waiting for the gods, did not get involved at all during version 7? She has some importance in version 6. Lest you forget the entirety of the Dead Crystal Zone, where she saves our ass, and then we have to back her up. And in version 7, she does a whole ton of heavy lifting, even if a lot of it's off screen. And Lucia is not unimportant. But what I'm saying is, she will never be the character exclusively in the spotlight again. And I think that's a shame, because in the game's own lore, she should be. But as again, I was just illustrating, the fact that the Firmament and the Celestrians of version 6 do not get involved in version 7 reeks of the same problem. Yeah, it's why Dogi will never be playable in Ys ever again. Rip my soul and my boy. But like... So there's a side quest that'll take us in here apparently that I haven't done, so we're gonna have to find that. Records, quest list. The cup that judges. It's gonna be one of these 800s. It's freezing. In Macquarie Village. So that's in the Curopia. The cup that judges. Director Dura. Okay. And Mushroomy Memories is in Zenith Lake. Yeah, I've seen that one. Okay. By the evils of E7, obviously. Here's the funny thing about that, too. Dragon Quest X has a habit of introducing side content, oftentimes years in advance, that will wrap back into the main plot later. The most common of which is the level up quests. The Star Seekers that you do a lot of your level cap quests from 100, a little bit before 100 and just beyond, come in a little bit later in version 5. I'm kind of surprised the origins of each race's voices haven't yet in Voice Hollow. We might still see that later. And we're absolutely going to do something with the animal-headed warriors that we're seeing now. Yeah, the not Lion-O. But, so that's going to be a thing. But even then, maybe not Ruberangus, but the remnants of the demonic bloodline, the super bosses that you fight beneath Gartland Castle, is directly related to a character in version 6's backstory. Not only that, so is the King of Calamity, is also related to a character in version 6's backstory. And the King of Calamity is the version 1 super boss, mind you. So, you know, I'm not going to be surprised if at some point we start dealing a little bit more with the prisoners from the Abyss. And here's the crazy thing about that. When you actually think of the implications of Ruberangus and everyone else in there, it's kind of messed up in a way. It's literally a nearly perfect prison. And that's because of what the River of Light is. The only reason they started to escape was because of the consequences of version 5, if I recall correctly, where the River of Light was temporarily dissipated. But good lord. Did you aggro me from down there, bro? What are you gonna do? Huh? Oh, he aggroed that guy. It's always a little unfortunate because, like, we knew you'd be able to fly in this map before we were able to because we saw another player in the air, and that could be exactly what just happened to that player down there going, oh, Okay, so I could have just spoiled that poor sap and he'd have no... So what do you do about it? Oh, where's the f***ed up line? And we'll head back towards the Stoltia and get ready to wrap up stream here in a minute. Version of connected, correct me if I'm wrong. Mostly on Estella, V4, Padre and Kururu, V5, Arusha and Yushka, V6 on Eliza, and V7 Porte. V4 also had quad. You cannot forget quad. Quad and your sibling were also hugely important. V4, I'm actually rewatching the version 4 cutscenes in my own time right now. Quad is way more involved than I remember. And of course, Meride. All of them are very important. I think version 4 actually introduced the most amount of reoccurring important characters. Because Kururu still does stuff all the way into version 7.6. Good lord. And his really thin sword and the really big hole in his chest. I mean, what? But, yeah, and then Yushka and the other two Demon Kings especially. Honestly, that's what's so fun about DQX is, again, that's why I feel the way I worded it is so important. You, if you are introduced as a main character in DQX, you are still important and relevant. It's just beyond the version you are introduced in. It is unlikely you will be solely in the spotlight. You will now have to share it. It is no longer just yours. As its resident new best girl, lol. Being a mount thing in the pre-order for V8 must be relevant again, right? Oh, Kururu never stops being unrelevant. In fact, that's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to rewatching these version 4 cutscenes. There are 1 or 2 areas in my DQX knowledge that are slightly gappy, and that's because I haven't played anything pre-version 5 in a fully translated state. Like, I swapped to PC around the time the AHKmon was introduced, which was the earliest form of Clarity, where it would grab the text as it was loaded and run it in an overlay. And like the overlay would be in the game. And now they've figured out a way to just incorporate that into the game. So you don't really need that tool anymore. Before that, I was pointing my phone at the screen while playing the game on stream. So some of the finer details that have now been properly translated, I'm looking forward to rereading. Because from my original perspective, I thought Kururu just freaking died. And then he keeps showing back up. So it's like, oh, you're not dead. You just lost your physical form. Goofy little guys, right? That entire crater was unloaded. Oh my gosh. Already just a bit into version 4, my perspective has been fixed. And Lucia, Estelle, Meride, Arusha, Eliza, Porte, all good choices. And here's the thing, version 1 isn't lacking in them either. You've got, obviously Meride, not Meride, Miley, you've got, Cecile, a couple of the others. Honestly, I think Cecile is a little bit underrated. People forget the Weddy princess. Displaced from time. An old gallows. The crossbar that secures the rope is warped. It looks like it's been used quite a lot. Oh boy. Honestly, gosh. And like versions 5 also introduced like Valeria, which is another good one if you're into that. But the the kid, I never put that together. Oh no. Oh geez. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Holy shit. Oh no. Don't know your world history, chat. It's not good for you. I mean, oh. Say it with me, chat. If a character has a backstory and then tragedy. But, man. Of course, be purpose, right? You never knew, but the localization gave us such Bro, look, man, it's a Dragon Quest accent. I never really think about where they come from. I just know they sound funny. Also, I didn't play Dragon Quest 9 for the longest time. Like, growing up, I didn't have it. Ooh, ooh. Would lose my mind if a random British man pulled out a katana. Wasn't that one guy on the subway British? It's folded, tempered, and it does its job. All right, let's dump some magic water in the bazaar. Honestly, again, I feel like I'd play DQ9 a lot more. I have this thing where, and I've brought this up on stream a lot of times, I struggle to play a game if I feel cramped. And this is something, a bad habit I feel I've grown into. It is not something I really dealt with as a kid. But as I've started buying like my own TVs and other things, I suffer from it more. And that's portable games, especially. Am I missing something? All of these people are putting up one magic water for 90 gold. What is this? What the fuck? What is this? Nadraga. Nadraga's fun. Are we talking young Nadraga or old Nadraga? Because old Nadraga gets hit with the you know he's evil because he's fat stick. Something's wrong here. You want to do Banma? No, I'm going to wrap up here, actually. I got to wake up at 5, so we're not going much longer. Oh, that miasma bloated him. Dude, I love Nadraga because, like, he also has these moments with where his sanity was still intact with, like, Ruby and stuff. That's like, oh, that's heartbreaking. Also, they're going to do that something with that one day. You know they gotta. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, now that we know how to, time bubble pocket, we could technically rescue Ruby. I wonder if they'll do something with that. Or like we make another time pocket and fast forward her so that she's able to purify that miasma in her body. Those quests are required now, I'm pretty sure. The version 3 post quests are required, are they not, Xance? You know what makes me chuckle? I think, yeah. When you get some of those little remnants of things where stuff wasn't quite finalized. Like when you do the Tower of Linjahar quest and you get to see a young version of Padre and Ferris. And their designs are very, very clearly not finalized. And even when we saw a flashback again, they stuck to the bit. They didn't want to make young versions of them. But like, this girl from a required side quest, her horns are unlike any, like that's just the regular accessory. It's not like the regular human demons. The joyful whisper of singing on the wind. When I listen, I love the village. I wish, oh, dude, that'd be so sick. I also love how Darth Vader coded that is, and I don't know if that's intentional. Like, it's gotta be somewhat intentional. You know, the player, I am your father kind of aesthetic. But, for those who maybe don't know some obscure old Legends canon Star Wars stuff, there is a alternate timeline comic where Luke does like convert Vader to the dark side, and his suit gets a new white variant very similar to what Padre does. For NPCs. Yeah, there's a bunch of them still. It's always fascinating to look at that. Like the version 4 set, the Divine set, wasn't even available till version 6. Light side, you mean? Yeah. I want to update NPC Destil's outfit to the new one, but I have to buy all of that equipment on my main. Everything that's on my secondary I bought for that character, and it's not account wide. So I would have to buy her entire set again, and everything in that outfit is sadly cash shop, which is hilarious. Okay, let's see if that other weird person is still streaming DQX. If they are, we will raid them. I don't think they are. The stream was paused. Oh yeah, no, they're done. Okay. Is there anybody else that's live? Their English player, perhaps? Nope, just some Japanese ones. All right. And that's not a bad thing, of course, but... Is your roommate live or something, Xance? We can raid them. Actually, oh, you actually mentioned those the other day. Yeah. That is funny. To get treasure. What? What? Oh, because it's on this page. There we go. He's live. All right, DM me his information again. We'll raid him. I think he's wrapping up. Ah, fat rip. All right, I guess we'll just go ahead and end then. So, as always, chat, I hope that you have a fantastic time zone and stay excellent. I may or may not be live tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I have that afternoon off, and I kind of want to play Trails Beyond the Horizon just a little bit. So I might do that instead, but I don't know. Anyway, see ya! I don't know why my end card keeps breaking. I think I need to, like, move it back somewhere, because it'll, like, start, stop, and then you give it a second, and it'll pop back in. I don't know what's causing it. I think it's because it got moved to the external drive. That might be why. I might need to remake that source. Anyway. Careful, True Blue, because Blue Streak scuffs by True Blue the Hedgehog.